Hi everyone, welcome back to Hut of the Righteous. Today, I think we're off to... Yes, Leper Smile. Forms. Now I think they're Vectars or something like that, begin with V. And they aren't immune to Blunt. And they do cause problems with cause you to go mental, attack your own people. Put that in as well. So make sure everyone's got some blunt weapons. Or the people that will be taken. Thought you had a ammo domain. It's not showing up. Yours is. Yours is. Maybe if I go back in with him in the party, he might show up. But anyway, who's coming with me? I think Nanya or Ember. Probably Ember. You have that. You can use that. Okay, you've got the club. You have the hammer. Got two hammers. You don't have a blunt weapon. But you can equip that. Which one's probably better? This one. You don't have a blunt weapon either. Like that, and light hammer. Dominate person won't work on them. Yeah, this. Okay. So bring you, and myself. Of course. So, let's just exit. Take you out and you come straight back in again. I need to rest anyway. No, his pet's gone. Where is he? Spelkin Devon. Where's Social?
I'm gone.
Medic's tent? Hey there. Social is painting a cleric and his young acolyte. It skillfully conveys the contrast between wise maturity and fervent youth, while also expressing the deep faith that unites the pair. He notices you and lowers his brush. Commander? Okay. Sally, have anything? Command's in. That's good. Oof, look at the price. These are really good. That would be good. Oh, these are all good. Oh my god, these are all good. Arachnid goggles. Cannot be flanked. Wow. These are all good. I just need, I don't know, $250,000. Well, how much does it cost? 150,000. So where's Devon's? Well, not Devon's. Social's pet. It's not here. That's freaking weird. Anyway, we need to rest. And loads of people now. How can we invest in? The mystery woman without a past. It is rather tantalizing. It's Devon talking to. Oh, Nelia. Oh, you fall into 1% of those surveyed who find amnesia sexually arousing. Thank you. Your contribution to my data is much appreciated. She's asexual. Oh, who's the funniest people to bring along? Devon, one-liners, Woljif, Nadio, Ember. So can I make a team out of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 more people to pick up. But who would be the tank there, though? Me and the pets, I guess. Oh, that's funny.
We do it my way.
Okay. Okay. This can get really frustrating, this area. We get attacked.
Follow if you dare.
A little salesman, perhaps? Doubt it, though. What do we see? Saw something. Something right there. Lab hours. Okay.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Sailor's still at the arse end. That's okay.
Don't hold back.
I forgot they do bloody slime, don't they?
I'm sorry I have to do this.
Amber with the crit. Come to my camp if you want to talk. I have much to share with you, a friend. Drawn on the back of the note is a map with a crossed lines marking a spot. Do I have to use it? Okay, I may have already discovered it.
I'm off.
They are worth 1 gold apiece. Leave. Danger and distress. Let's have a look at the day 2. No, it's been more than 2 days. Okay. Danger and distress rest heavily upon the scales. They measure soaring on the perilous march to Dresden. The army moves steadily along the bank of the West Selen, scarred with canyons and ravines. Suddenly, a group of scouts returns, and Evia, the leader of the group, makes 2 urgent signs to the soldiers: wait and quiet. She dashes through the ranks to the commander, who awaits her report. We're in trouble, she whispers. The road ahead is split by a canyon. To get to Dresden, we have to go down and up the other side. But the canyon is swarmed with foul creatures, Vescivores. Real pain in the neck, they won't shy away from our soldiers' weapons. They've already managed to gobble up someone up. Looked like a caravan of refugees from Canabris that lost its way. No one has ever reported Vescivores so far from the centre of the world wound. Where did they come from? She bites her lip. They still haven't noticed us. But that won't hold true for long. Maybe if we retreat quietly. I'll make a sign for her to stop and find out what else is known about the enemy. Those nasty little critters, they can ruin your gear and drive you nuts with their buzzing, she says in a rush. They got a queen, the mother of the whole swarm. She's a right hobber, but if we kill her, the bulk of the swarm will scatter. We'll take care of the rest of them somehow. After hearing her scout's report, the commander prepares to convene a council to determine a plan of action. The commander and her companions convene a field council. The army cannot march around the obstacle, for there's no other road. Retreat is far too risky. Should the swarm notice the army, and catch it out in the open, no one would survive. None utters the word trap, but fear hangs in the air. A swarm of ominous beasts just happens to be in the army's path. Someone has arranged this for their own nefarious ends. Rustling, grating, squeaking, humming. Everyone hears the voice of the swarm, though the sky before the army remains clear for now. How long until it's darkened by the flying swarm of the abyss? An idea, a decision, straight and sharp like a soldier's sword, appears in their minds. The Crusaders' council grows grim. One unit must act as a live bait to lure the swarm out of the canyon and clear the path to the Vescivore Queen. The commander will rush the monster, killing her quickly before the swarm decimates the army. They will get but one chance. A dark question looms: who will lead the fateful squad and be consumed as bait? In moments of extreme stress, one often says the same thing, one thing while meaning quite another. These hidden words often reveal many a curious thing. Excuse me. What do we see here? Iribeth nobly states, I'm an officer, best suited for the mission, but in truth she means I cannot burden another with my responsibility. Jellybob said me, Noah the historian, emerges with an unexpected suggestion from behind the commander's back. This is just the sort of situation where ingenuity and knowledge of the enemy would be more useful than swords and armour. While she speaks, she thinks, I need to prove myself. The Queen has yet to disclose her presence, but watches quietly from a distance. The commander thinks he should look into the faces of your companions, actually, because I don't trust her. The Hell Knight Regil steps forward. My people will fight to the last, even if the swarm tears through our arm and strips the flesh from our bones. But his motives are plain. My superiority over the Crusaders does not permit me to cower behind them. The ones who distract the swarm will need a healer, Social is. The one who Social is the one who speaks plainly. Healing might bring a few through the Vescivores alive. The rest of the council remains silent, and this silence is filled by the chorus of "there are others better suited," and "the commander needs me alive." Does the commander hear these unspoken words? What will the leader to decide? The faithful troop will be led by Social. The commander and the party disappear among the rocks, preparing to slip down into the canyon, while the swarm is distracted by their bait. A tight-lipped Nevia shows the way. Behind them, the final preparations are being made. Social's eyes grow cloudy for a moment. There were few creatures as abominable for a follower of Shellin as rescuers, devourers of flesh and destroyers of matter. This trial would not be easy. The soldiers tread fearfully down the road towards the dark edge of the canyon ahead. The rift that yawns open before them whispers, rasps, rattles in thousands upon thousands of voices. Rescuers gather below, but the sky is open above them, and the flying creatures might rise up and attack at any moment. The soldiers soon find the first body, the mangled corpse of a refugee from Canabres. A few straggling Vescovers wriggle inside the dead man's gaping chest. Tiny larvae in greenish shells, all shuffling legs and hinging jaws. They don't seem menacing at all. But then the rasping noise stops for a moment, and a high vibrating note pierces the ear with a new force. A blur of blackish green cloud rises above the canyon. The swarm has taken the bait. The time to act has come. The leader of this faithful squad shouts out that they should hold and fight for the soldiers' lives. Hope that's right. Standing in the middle of a formation of soldiers, Social orders a prayer to Shellin. From the outside, it would appear that the cloud of Vescovers will in a moment fall from above and destroy their forces utterly. Hundreds of spawn of the abyss gnaw on bodies and armour, destroying as they consume. But the cleric's power flows forth in waves, healing the wounds of his comrades. As if understanding who is to blame for their unexpected resistance, the spawn cover Social like a living carpet. The servant of Shellin trembles, but does not move or halt his prayers. The soldiers look on with awe, as though they're witnessing a holy miracle. Temporary success holds no true hope for a faithful troop. Their foe is no great beast, but a million ravenous creatures bring with them the eternal hunger of the abyss. To fight them was to cry upon the wind. Their only hope was to rely on their commander, and hope that she was preparing to slay the swarm queen. What was happening down in the canyon at that very moment? Now there's a special thing here. I think it tells you. As a mechanic. Yeah. You can only loot so many things, or no. Some stashes of equipment. If you loot them, your army loses morale, and your biggest army loses 20% of troops across all the units. And there's 5 lootable things. So if you loot them all, your biggest army gets wiped out. Or close to. So, there are things that don't trigger that though as well.
This war must end.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
But then we're not cast.
You're a good person.
No, she
I
didn't.
like you.
Miss me already?
Hey, let's get your bulk skin off.
Weapons, spells,
Oh, the waiting's
poisons.
never fun.
The art of killing is so diverse these days. It's a shame one life is not to master them all.
Sod is restless. I wonder why.
Okay, you don't have armor, mage armor. You don't have mage armor, so just making sure.
Yes?
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
You've got bulk skin.
We'll make things right.
Rules are made to be broken.
Not gonna lie, I'm holding my breath. Because this is really
I heed the voice of the spirits.
can be really tough. Do that yourself.
Trust in yourself.
Who else needs mage armor? You have. You have. You have. You have. And both of those have. So no more mage armor. Okay, cool. Cast that yourself.
I welcome.
Barkskin, 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 barkskin. Might as well do you then.
Open your heart to
And as for you, great the magic weapon. No. Make sure everybody's on blunt.
This war.
Pardon me.
Well,
I crave your commands.
You're a good person.
Miss me
I
already?
like you.
Okay. We're here. Serious wound, prayer, bull strength.
Together, we stand.
10 minutes per level. Yes. Do that. It might
you can trust
make a
me.
difference if these are outsiders, which I think they are. Okay. Let's try it anyway. So if that does anything to this? No, not really. It's already enchanted. She's still only getting +1.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Okay. That's only personal, yeah. Heroism. That's what we want.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Okay. It's just the heroism. It's just heroism now. Okay. Might as well do everybody. Put extra bonus on skill checks and saves. Because there will be lots of saves against mind control. Has everybody got heroism? Yes. Okay. Make a hard save. My previous run through took many attempts to get through here without losing someone permanently. Ah! Spots of light and shadow dance along the walls of the canyon. High above your head a swarm gathers, dark as a rain cloud. There are so many Vescovers that they block out the sun. Luckily, you've escaped the attention of the swarm, which is focused on the troops you're using as bait, for now at least. With a tired gesture, Enevia wipes the sweat and dust from her forehead. There's anxiety in her eyes. Commander, the beast we've come for is on the other end of this main corridor. There's a lot of burrows and plenty of beasts in them. But you better not delve too deep, or people won't hold out long enough for us to clear the whole area. On the other hand, I saw bodies of some poor caravanners down one of the side holes. They have some valuable stuff on them. The bugs will eat anything we don't grab. They can't tell the difference between flesh and steel. Do you find out where the beast came from? I'm not sure, but there are clear signs of a ritual closer to the queen bug's lair, and they're fresh. Maybe somebody summoned the scum especially for us. The demon filth figured out we're never going to let Canabras go. Too bad. We don't have a magic specialist to figure out what the runes mean. Tell me anything more useful. Never fought these before, so I don't know. She's a nasty beast. She spits acid and summons her spawn from all around the area. One more thing. When I tried to get closer, I started feeling sick as a dog. I guess, like a lot of demons, she knows to get inside your head. Good luck, I'm right behind you, covering your back. I'll catch you when it's time to deal with the queen. Right, one thing I did forget.
I'll watch your back.
Thank you, Enevia. Is this acid? Okay, let's move on.
I'll cut you wide open.
Renderag's hitting. Good to see. Well, everyone's hitting. Oh, it's got concealment as well. Wow. Someone got arm class of 14. Okay, so even Ember should be able to hit it. Okay. That's not too bad.
I do what I must.
Is this one of the loots? Probably was. Yeah, that was. It's gone.
Strike.
Okay. We are doing really well so far. This man died clutching a small chest to his body, protected his belongings from the Vescovers to the very end. That's what I wanted, silky veil. For me. +1 dodge bonus to AC, +2 enhancement bonus to attack damage rolls with unarmed attack. Only a monk can wear it. So this can go when anybody wants. Fear effects. You're immune to fear. That'd be good for you, actually. And I think that doesn't count as one of the loots. Everything else, just leave. Commander, we're holding on for now. Where did that come from? He didn't hold on very well. Leave all the loot. Bobo's become confused. Okay. Who's got unbreakable heart? You do. And Bobo. Was it Belka? Which one is it? Just so I know what it looks like. One of them is. Maybe it was Barbara, but I cleared it before I looked.
I'm glad.
Jesus Christ! I'm expecting the Wilhelm scream in a minute.
We do it my way.
The bottom of the canyon is split by a narrow crevice, about one stride across at its widest. Easy enough to jump over, and in places even step across. The obstacle doesn't seem like a problem, or even particularly notable. But as you draw closer, you hear a terrible droning sound coming from the crevice. It seems to be howling, as if it's alive. Look into the crevice. You stare into the darkness of the void, trying to make out where the strange sound is coming from. Not all at once, but your eyes pick out the contours of a body in the darkness. Someone small, perhaps a gnome, a halfling, or child, rolled up in a ball at the bottom of the chasm, under a stone ledge. Crouched down, his head to his knees, and he's hugging his legs tightly. It appears to be one of the caravanners caught by the swarm. He's crying loudly, one continuous tone, and it strengthens as it echoes through the crevice, building into something truly haunting. Try to help the caravaner out. Not without effort, he managed to clamber down to the bottom of the crevice, tie the halfling with a rope and pull him up. He doesn't resist, but it's little help either, dangling helplessly like a puppet. The vesicles inhabit his eye sockets, and they've eaten their fill, and he easily pulled them out and crushed them. The victim sits on the ground and continues to cry. Jesus Christ, have them eat your eyes out. Must have gone mad. The sound begins attracting unwanted attention. You hear the humming of disturbed vesicles above, and a mass of them separates from the main swarm and flies toward you.
You'll make a fine trophy.
You should have run.
The Inheritor, guide
The
my
spirits demand your
blade.
blood.
They'll beg me to stop.
Lost Traveller. The halfling he pulled from the crevice didn't move at all as you fought the onslaught of vesicles. He's still lying on the floor, crying. Heal him. I'll heal you and come back for you later. Magic can heal the caravaner's wounds, but not his mind. But now there's nothing more you can do for him. He seems scarcely aware of your help, and his crying and shrieking continues. A moment later, you hear another scream from overhead. Leaning precariously over the ledge of the crevice above, one of your men falls to the bottom and dies upon the rocks. The other soldiers, now serving as bait, are up there desperately fighting for their lives, and yours. Okay. What's wrong with Belka? Confused. Right. Everybody away from Belka. Is it better? Yeah.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Do we have a better one? Yeah, just do that. There we go. Yeah, Caravaner, it's not doing anything, just lying there. Okay. As the acid. Ritual.
Follow if you dare.
Risk of a queen. Charge. Charge.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Surrender or
Attack.
else.
That's another.
Kill is for you.
Balka and Bobo are confused. Okay. Who else has thingy heart? Nope. You've gone as well, Camellia has. Healer gone as well? No. Can't control. The only one with unbreakable heart is you.
Overrun is dead.
Unleashing her last shriek, the swarm queen slumps to the ground. Immediately, as if by magic, the distant sounds of battle begin to subside. Several small beasts sit on their mother's body, sinking their mandibles into it. The canyon drowns in a wave of scent, a sweet soporific with a hint of bite, like the crackle in the air before a storm. There was that dagger we got right at the beginning of the game. But when we gave it to the storyteller, he saw something similar to this. I wonder if it was a Vescivore. Somehow owned it? Or the soul was inside it or something? Ugh, I can't breathe, I need some fresh air. Get me out of this disgusting hole. From Sealer. Darren. Agreed, mind you. I've had cause to see holes a good deal more disgusting than this in my time. He laughed suggestively, but they're few and far between. Sealer looks at Darren in confusion, and a second later bursts into giggles. After the fumes gone to your head count, look at you cracking jokes, like the worst kind of bored. Inevia approaches the Queen's body and grins. That's it, you filth, no more flying. It's good we got rid of her without suffering more losses. Just a little longer, we'd been forced to bury lots of our fighters in the cursed land. This went a lot smoother than last time I played it. Because I think last time I went and looted everything. And there's a hell of a lot more swarms around. Suddenly Inevia stops, her nostrils flare. Her eyes scan the floor and the walls of the canyon. She squats, pokes at some lumps of slimy substance, lifts them up to look more closely, smells them and cringes. You smell it too, right? Suspiciously familiar stink. Uh-huh. Inevia rubs a ball of greenish slime in her hand. I'd bet my life that your gear had this nasty stench when we were entering the canyon. I saw the queen bug spraying it around to summon a spawn to her. Let's see if we can find the source of that smell among my equipment. You and Inevia search through your things and quickly find the source of the smell. A thin handkerchief. Looks like it's been soaked in something like the swarm queen's slime. Perfumed handkerchief. I'll be damned. When the queen was spreading this sweet smelling goop around, the swarm flew to it like flies to jam. The chewed up bodies of the caravanners smelled like it too. I checked. Commander, I think some rat planted the handkerchief on you to ensure that the Vescivores could find you. Looks like I've got enemies in Mendev. Someone has decided to get rid of me. True. Nobody likes upstarts. We knew Irabeth's allies hissed behind her back when she was appointed head of the Eagle Watch. Anyway, we need to keep our eyes open. That handkerchief could not be planted here by magic. We'll take it from a professional paranoiac. I think we've got a rat in our camp. In Canabris, we squashed the cultists time and time again, but they were like maggots in a dead hog. Some could have infiltrated our forces too. We have to keep our eyes open and our guard up. It's time we go back to our people. I say we destroy the queen's body. I've heard the little bugs that eat the flesh of their mother can be reborn as swarm queens themselves. That's kind of the last thing we need, right? Yep, get rid of the beast body. This option opens up the swarm that walks evil mythic path, which I'm not going to do. Well, now I've already asked that because you can't get it if the queen is with you. The queen had to go back to Mendev, but this to actually work. Great, clean up after a fight, it's just what I like. We'll start here, and little by little, we'll clean up the entire world wound. I do like Inevia. A social. Anevia, Commander, what relief, you're alive. I saw the swarm begin to thin and ran to you immediately. She pauses to catch her breath. Social wiped the sweat from his brow. My squad handled the assignment. I healed everyone I could, while my warriors had quite a fight. It's not very pleasant to be eaten alive, then healed, then eaten, and healed again. I knew I could rely on you. What happened up there can't be described in words, but you were the one who carried the day, Jellybobs. Luckily, our losses are not as great as we feared. Not many of us were even wounded. But if you'd been a moment later, I'm afraid to imagine what might have happened to us. Unfortunately, the insect's acid ruined what's left of the caravan. Of course I sympathise with those who perished, but we could have used their gear. Enough talk, we're aren't on a country stroll. What matters is that everything's over and we won. What are we going to do now? Go dodge. Since you're here, please take a look around. I found some painted runes and traces of something that seemed like a ritual. Need to figure out what this is. Yeah, it's right next to us. Ha, easily done. Nura leaned over the magic symbols painted on the stone. No mage, unfortunately. But I'm in the habit of thoroughly documenting all descriptions of rituals and symbols on magic books, especially demonic ones. Someone very recently opened a portal to the abyss here, summoned someone. It's not difficult to figure out who they summoned. She's lying dead right there. I can guess who carried out the ritual. Handwriting is unique. Even when it comes to runes, I examined the Great Garrison after your success, documenting everything I could find for Queen Galfrey. I am sure that the hand that drew the rune circles was the same in both instances. It's the work of the same spellcaster. What rune circles? Was the rune circles in the Great Garrison? Clever to set a trap and exhaust us instead of fighting us openly. You shouldn't be afraid of demons. We lived through this little trap, didn't we? We'll overcome the next one too. Just need to keep forging ahead. Well, since we finished off the swarm, and we know someone has given us trouble, I suggest we get out of here. I'm done with bugs. Okay. I'm so glad that is over. I'm going to save. And now I can swap back to normal. No one took any stat damage or anything? No. Minus 2 because I'm drunk. Swap back to that. I'll keep that on hand just for swarms. Same here. That is really good though. Actually, I could give that to Sealer. Oh no, that 3d6 cold damage is really good. Or is it? Is it as good as that? I think I'd have the free haste. She doesn't do much damage, but whatever. She'll allow everybody, plus all the pets, to have extra attacks. And this one is prone. You're on that anyway. You're on that anyway. Okay. And all good there. Plus 14 attack. Wow. A huge runic circle has been drawn on the rock, probably with blood. Now we can loot everything we want. Hunter's Assurance. It can bypass damage reduction. Cold iron, despite not being made from cold iron. +3, 4 and 5 items can bypass certain types of damage reduction. Any +3 automatically bypasses cold iron. +4 adamantine, 5 to any full damage to a creature with DR. It's based on a certain alignment. Okay, have a look at this Hunter's Assurance. It is a +3 bleed composite short bow. When it confirms a critical hit, the enemy suffers -1 to AC to the end of combat. Multiple applications of this effect stack. It is a martial weapon. That automatically confirms a crit. Who's most likely to crit though? You've got +11, you've got +6. I'll give it to you. No, I don't want this one though. Oh no, this isn't the oracles thing. I can give that to you. That wicked longbow is good. Let's swap out this light crossbow for a heavy crossbow. You have the entrapping longbow, and I don't need one. Although I could use that. Yeah, could use that. Camelia's encumbered. No, you're not. Okay, now we can go back and still think there might be other swarms around. But the hard fight's been done, and most of the swarms have disappeared.
Let's have some fun.
Rescue of Royal Guards. I've just come off all the good weapons, haven't I?
Out of my sight.
Too late for apologies.
I just changed all the weapons off, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that. Yes, you're on that. Go back to that. Yep. Yep. Okay.
I'm gone.
See if we can fight these or whether I got absolutely trounced.
Anything for you.
Demonic bug slime. Poisonous, but not to everything alive. Not only to everything alive, but also to the land itself.
We do it my way.
Where did these thingies go then? Have I gone a different way? Possibly. Or maybe I went that way last time. I think all the good stuff's gone. Acid has ruined the caravan's gear. Remains to the caravan camp, the rescuers have chewed up not only the bodies, but also the tents and bundles of good. Yeah. That's going to happen to nearly everything.
Follow if you dare.
Judging by the marks that his nails left in the soft sandstone, this man was still alive when the swarm began to eat him. acid has ruined the caravanner's gear, but still found some loot.
I'm off.
I think there might have been a couple of +1s or something like
I'll
that.
do what I
Missed
must.
out on. But the robe is the main thing. There's nothing up here, was there? No.
I'm gone.
So this way we just got attacked last time then. Now they seem to have gone.
We do it my way.
The royal guard and stuff, they're gone. That is strange. But yeah, that kind of fight was all over the place. If you don't kill the queen. Right. Let's go into here. Okay. No more swarms. And I can swap back to normal weapons. It was only you, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, hang on.
This will be quick.
Out of my sight!
A boulder covering a secret tunnel. Bloodstained letter. There's a letter on one side of the paper, and on the other, a hastily drawn map of the dungeon, the mark on one spot. To any can help us. My name is Harcourt, and the chief of the Nasty Waves gang. Recently, we raided the Tower of Estrad in Canabris. With Norgommer's blessing, we took quite a haul. We hid in a reliable place with a bad reputation, somewhere where the law would never think of going. We've been there at Tower of Estrad, and loads of things were missing. Relics. We were celebrating our successes when Quick Rick appeared and choked 2 of our friends to death. We knew things were bad because Quick Rick had already been dead for about 4 hours. The old man was a drunk and his heart had failed on the steep mountain roads. Terrified, we chopped Quick Rick into pieces. But a few hours later he came for us again, and he brought with him the 2 he killed earlier. That's when the real nightmare began. Something so bad the mind can't take it. The corpses came back to life howling and screaming in pain and rage and killing, the way they killed. Even now we're sitting in a cave, keeping a wall of fire burning with oil sanctified by the priests of Ayomade. It's the only thing separating us from the mob of walking corpses we once called friends. Praise Norgorber, who took an oil vessel with us from the Tower of Estrad. It won't last another day, if the heat doesn't kill us quicker. Looks like the Nasty Waves are done, so here's our offer. If you can get to Dry River Canyon and get us out of here, we'll honestly return all the loot, show you all our hiding spots, empty our pockets and confess to everything, and accept any punishment except for the gallows. If you want, we'll even sign up to be crusaders. I'd rather die in the mouth of a demon than suffer here forever with our friends. I know my comrades well, and the man who planted this letter for you will have long ago escaped to the south. I beg you. Here's the exact location of the place where the nasty waves are making the final stand. If you have a drop of mercy in your souls, in you, save our souls. Arkle, honest thief and chosen chief of the nasty waves. Okay. To white. What's down here?
Follow if you dare.
Let's go this way.
Let's have some fun. Thank you for amusing me.
Now, I did give
You can trust me.
Camellia the plus... Yeah, stealth checks, yeah. I took it
Open
off
your heart
whoever
to
had
me.
it, put it on
Do
her.
not expect my strike.
Devon just strolling up.
I hope you appreciate this. What's on your mind? I wonder.
Crusading
Surrender
isn't
or
that
else.
boring after all.
Too late for apologies.
There's Cairn White.
Don't hold back.
I will see to your
A
demise.
test of my abilities.
Why? Why is this happening to me?
Strike!
Hell is for you!
Gotta turn off the trigger.
You should have run.
I'll rip you apart!
Well, yeah.
Cut you wide open.
Here they're just standing there like idiots.
Take you!
Valka doing all the work yet again. Find out what's causing this. Those loot afterwards.
They will break against our resolve.
Okay, Cairn White, Arkle.
Precision and grace.
You three.
I'll
Arkle,
make
please.
short work of this.
I found something.
The spirits demand your blood. I'll hit you.
Where's Wendover gone?
I am your end.
Into the fray.
Bobo. I'm just stuck there doing nothing. That was on the
This will
floor.
hurt.
At least try to entertain me.
Wand of Zacharias. That was stolen. As soon as your fingers touch the wand, a surge of energy courses through your body. A howling cry of restless souls deafens your very thoughts. Green light pours from your eyes. It can rend soul from body if you so much as will it. The wand vibrates in your hand like it's alive. But no, it's certainly not. But you realise with amazing clarity that there's definitely something inside, and it's studying you closely. This opens up the Lich Path. Hide the wand in a bag. Now, reach out your mind and touch the power that's hiding within the wand. Your hand clenches the wand harder and harder like it's closing around the throat of an enemy. Suddenly, the darkness within. The wand emerges and seizes your hand. It crawls through your eyes and deep into your mind. A spark flares in the darkness. It's a firefly, held gently in the hands of a young mage. Its light barely diminishes with the gloom. It's enough to see the stone walls of a dungeon. There were several others, young and battered wizard crusaders holding magic wands, all showing signs of recent battle. You hear a rumble from above, followed by a furious demon shriek. The mages rise, preparing for another fight. A tall figure rises before them. Master Zacharias, you're alive. The mage towering over his apprentice is pale, and his clothes are covered in blood. His voice is dull and dispassionate. The newfound sanctuary has fallen. You've fulfilled your duty, now leave. This is my battle, not yours, Talden. The apprentices, baffled, turn around to the young man holding the firefly. Today I die and leave my friends. Take my wand and deliver it to Canabras. In the hour of greatest need, that the worthy crusader return it to me, I will know that my brothers will need me, and I will rise to their aid. Even death will not stand in my way. If you break it, you close off the Lich Path, and you can't get into a secret area later. Hide the wand. The green light fades as quickly as it rose. The cry of the dead quiet their howls. The power slips away, even as every part of your body protests against it. You vividly realise how fragile and fickle mortal flesh is.
We are the light! They are the darkness!
Okay, who do we have? Okay. Wendereg, is that still alive? Is he dead? That one. Mellow. Okay. Helmet of Sclotia. Judging by its adornments, this massive knight's helmet once belonged to a Hell Knight. There's a dent from a powerful blow on the bottom edge of the rear plate. Okay, go back and loot stuff now. I know. Go up here first and finish off this area. Come back and loot.
Huh? What's that?
Mind Piercer. It's a rapier. +2 finesse. Against enemies who are under mind affecting effects. Well, there's not going to be many of those because I don't use them. But, sure. +2 and a +1.
I'm off.
You know, is there something out here to fight? I can't remember. Some great evil cracking thing. I don't think so.
I'll do what I must.
Loot's taken by thieves on the Tower of Estrad. Curse Pilaf. Vessel Valus. Upper vessel is empty, but there's a film of scented oil along the sides. The outside of the vessel is covered with engravings praising Iomade. We read about that in the Temple of Estrad. Charcoal, soot, the remains of a greasy looking liquid, possibly traces of burnt oil. Massive claw, judging by its size and colour, once belonged to a silver dragon. A piece of Tyrandalev's claw. Interesting. Dex plus 2. But you're at the max that you can have for that. I could go up to plus 6. You go up to plus 6. I've got giant strength. That's mainly for that. To 15 to 14. Plus strength, I can give 2. No extra damage on that. Even though it's composite. This is a finesse weapon. I can give strength to. Sealer, I guess. Strength plus 4. Now plus 5. Strange that it doesn't show you there how much extra damage you take, or you do. Let's have a look. You take strength plus 5 to attack and plus 5 to damage, whereas this is dexterity, but no extra damage. It's always been that way. Aha, you do strength damage. Let's see if I give it to you. Yeah. That's a composite bow. Composites use strength. That blackened is pretty harsh. -4 on weapon attack rolls, but you had burning hands. Yeah. You shouldn't really be using those, but she's still hitting. I guess point blank and stuff all help. I missed anything? Yeah, these. Oh, I didn't loot these. How remiss of me. Okay. What is on Sealer's boots? Nothing. It's at the Veil of Heaven. Actually, when she has that,
we stand.
can she pop it? Yeah. I put that there in case she wants to pop it in combat. It's an AoE, isn't it? Oh, it's only within combat range.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
Okay, now go to the other side. Longsword +2. Not bad. Can you use longswords? You can. Keep that. Everybody stop.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
You're swapping over to that. We're saving, and you are charging. For you.
You are today's sacrifice!
Balcos again. Okay, what's it look like? Looks like Bobo's got it as well. Yes. Yeah. Their wills are very low. Yeah. The pets are attacking each other.
Overrun, center.
Pets attacking each
Skip
other.
the pleasantries.
I didn't give him Social's hat. An extra 2d6 heal per cast.
I'll watch your back. They will not expect my strike.
Eat past or not? You can.
The spirits guide me.
Oh, don't like this. It's all the way around here. That's too close.
I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
Just come up to the same place, maybe?
You can trust me. At your discretion.
Oh, they're so close.
Their life ends here. No match for me.
Don't hold back!
I saw a lot of will saves go up there, but I don't know what would happen if we failed. Let's go this way and see if it joins up.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, those.
You won't.
This will be quick.
No glory without risk!
Strike!
Can't control the bobbos.
A mere flesh wound.
Camellia just standing there like an idiot.
For their hearts!
Horse is dead.
We should move.
What did the most damage was our pets getting controlled.
Missed me already.
Pets can't make will saves, I guess.
I'm off.
Leave them buffed.
What's that there?
Where'd they even go from?
Save the last one for me.
Oh my god, no. What must Hunter Retriever? Nonsense is this? Petrification. Jesus. Retriever's Claw. +2 Cold Iron Dagger has increased critical multiplier ×3. It's just a dagger. She got petrified.
No reason to pause.
That was Bobo. Dead, right. I thought she was petrified.
I hope you appreciate
That was a nasty trap. Straight into this.
I do what I must.
Well, hello
So
there.
another one here. Amulet of Apothecary. +1 against natural armor +1. Grants the wearer +4 morale bonus and saving throws against poison. I think I can become immune to it soon. You've got that Swarmbane. You've got Blackened Mirror. You've got +1, +2. I've got Agile Fist, so well, that's really good against swarms. Although I could have had it on one of the pets. Thinking about it. Like you got +2 there and then. Yeah, that was nasty. It could have been a lot worse, I guess.
I'm gone.
See any more swarms, I'll swap over the amulet.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Not that though. Behind as well. Okay. Potions and lotions used until fully healed. That was like 10 of them.
What's on your mind?
You still have that.
I'm gone.
We are the light.
Surrender,
They
or
are the
else.
darkness. The light take you.
Don't hold back!
Ember, no, just
Too
fire.
late for apologies.
When do I go back here?
No match for me.
Devon, bless.
Overrun sentence.
Man's attacking, okay. Sealer just standing there like an idiot. These two dead.
Strike!
It says Bagwell's gone insane. It should be immune to
We do it my way.
all the mind effects. I find that dubious. Still up here and up here. Rock. Jesus Christ.
No reason to pause.
2 of them. 3 of them.
I'll cut you wide open.
Just saw a critical hit, 44. Wow.
This kill is for you.
Follow if you dare.
Are we out of poison resist? We are.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
I thought you had it. Neutralize poison. You've got it too. Sealer doesn't.
Agritio Turinos.
No, it doesn't get rid of it. Cast Bless.
Overrun sentence.
There we go. Should have read the description. Radiant Cookery.
I'm off.
That's 2 cookeries we have now. We don't have Knock Knock though, unfortunately. Though we can get a dwarf. The dwarf we saw before. The touch of the abyss irreversibly changes the very lands of the world wound. The dwarf we saw before, the assassin, We might be able to recruit him. And he's damn good with cookeries, if I remember. Yeah, this is tough. Everyone's coming out of here damaged.
They will break against our resolve.
They'll beg me to stop.
Flesh wound.
Out of my sight!
No match for me.
Don't do any more healing for you.
You're a good person.
Nice, I do.
I like you.
Yes. Yes.
And I really should remember to try to use her curses and stuff on them as well.
Yes.
Ember to the rescue again.
Yes.
Not only with the no, you'll do
Oh, the waiting's never
Soot
fun.
is restless. I wonder why.
the heroism, the heals, the mage armor. The voice of Hollow, mace, heavy mace, mithril +2. Whenever the wield of this +2 mithril heavy mace confirms a critical hit with it, a loud sound is produced. All enemies in a 30-foot cone except the target have to pass a will saving throw. We're affected for the Voices of Hollow effect for D4 rounds. What the hell is that? Every turn the target is randomly affected with one of the following. 50% chance to behave normally. 2d6 sonic damage. 50% they attack the nearest creature. That could be useful. That's only a +1, isn't it? Fire. Doesn't do the extra. 2d6 sonic. Plus mind piercer. You can't use both at the same time. But if I gave one to...
I do what I must.
No. Dealer's got the hammer, but she's not critting very often, I've noticed. Oh, this does join up. No, it doesn't. That's where they overed up, by the looks of it. The harvester thingies. Retriever claws, it was, wasn't it? Right. Not harvesters. So. That's it. I thought it was an exit. No? My memory's so bad, I thought you had to come through this way to get out.
I'm gone.
But no, it's optional loot. Good loot. But arguably tougher fights than the queen outside. Well, the horse should come back after we rest in camp. Just over halfway through the level.
We do it my way.
Oh no, there's another exit there now. I went down before, but there's another one. Maybe I didn't see it before. Very likely. And there's our new camp. Yes. Dear Lord, yes. Commander. Oh right, I thought it was a cutscene. No. Yes, it is better than a torch. So nice of you to notice.
I'll take care of it.
Quartermaster flashed you his usual grin, but faded almost immediately. What a march, Commander. I won't forget it, not in a million years. Can't stop shaking whenever I think about Leper's smile. Nah, same here. It's a miracle that lost so few back there. Soldiers realised if we made the wrong decision, half the army wouldn't have made it out. They're scared. They're scared things are only going to get nastier from here. What if we held a wake? Lit up the bonfires, poured some wine, raised our cups in memory of the fallen. It'd do the troops a world of good. Give the soldiers some wine, but not enough for them to get smashed. Never, Commander. Everything will proper, solemn, and with due respect for the fallen, but more than the dead, not celebrating a wedding. Show me what you have. So little money. Sold all of it. I spent all of it, sorry. Okay. I think that's... yeah, hour and a half. I'm just going to dump stuff in the tent. No, that's the wrong place. You've got this radiant cookery. Does holy damage, and this one here, Grace of Peace. +2 against undead. This one +1 does another extra 2 damage. Okay. That's still interesting. Anything else I want to put in there? Oh yeah, the Alka, you're not using that anymore. This can go on you. But you do loads and loads of damage. It's always good that you do full damage against swarms. The Wand of Sicarius, an unadorned magic wand, is handled iron-bound and furnished with a sharp thorn. Such designs are popular among mages who often find themselves on the battlefield. Yeah, well, I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching, everyone. That was tough. Quite a long episode. And next episode we can advance past this onto the final way on the way to Dresden. It's not going to be as easy as it seems, I'm sure. But we're getting there, slowly and surely. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.